girl I went out with the other day was disgusting. Before we finished her date, she'd had 2 massive bars of chocolate and 2 packets of KP nuts. When I pulled my cock out of her ass, it looked like a lion bar. Ah, I forgot you were there. And obviously that was not a joke. Hello everybody and welcome to the video. I do apologise that I haven't done a gaming video for a little while, but I did a cheeky Warhammer video and it did very badly for the first 12 hours. And then all of a sudden everybody started to go, oh, a Warhammer video. All my Warhammer fans woke up and went, he's done one. So yes, thank you very much. Thank you very much for watching. And I apologise for my gaming fans for not being there. But how are you all? I hope you're all okay. I hope you're good. I hope that whatever you've been doing for today has been, well, not, I hope it's legal. That's all I'm going to say, okay? And if not, always get an escape route. I always, over the fence, through the kitchen, whatever the fuck you want to do, Yes, so this video, I wanted to do a video of, hang on, there's 12. And recently I've been doing a lot of research with the games because we're getting closer to that July date for Xbox 360. And these ones are either going way up in price or I'm starting to find that online they're becoming a lot scarce. They're not really, you can't buy them on CEX so much. They're getting sold out and the prices are starting to... So yeah, I wanted to show... That's the technical term for going up in price. Just do a whistle at you. Is it on? Yes, it is. I'm not doing the boobies anymore. But yeah, so welcome to the video. I've got rid of the intro. The intro's annoying. It's just taking too long. We could get so much more done in the time that the intro's being done, couldn't we? So this one, I'm not going to edit anything. There's going to be no real footage on this one. I'm a little bit tied up at the moment with all things going on, but I still wanted to get a little cheeky video out, got a little bit of funniness to you. Looks like I'm punching you there, is it? Right in the nose, like boom, and out you go. But it'd be a love punch. It'd be me, I don't know, slapping you out of a crazy moment before we go and fight with swords. I don't know where. I don't know. I think I'm in a Michael Bay film there. Michael Bay did Robin Hood, that'd be us. I'd slap you around the face and say, come on, man. Because I'd have an American accent. Robin Hood would have an American accent. There's no way, coming from Nottingham, Hey up, Chucky, fucking gotta go down and slap the fucking sheriff up the face, the cunt. He's from Newcastle, apparently. That's very close to Nottingham, isn't it? Shut your faces, all right? I love... Okay, so there's 12 games here. I shouldn't have... Why should I just put the fucking intro in? This took too long again. The intros are long. The intros are long. But when we get started, we get moving. So there's 12 games here. There's probably a few repeats. I've done them before in the video, but they are starting to become quite scarce. And I'm going to try and give you an idea of the prices as well. So shut your faces. Are you ready? So the first one is this one, Blaze Blue. That's fun to say if you have had 4 pints of beer. Blue, 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 blue. And that sounds like I'm trying to describe to my wife that I am not drunk. Calamity Trigger. There she is. Look at her. Looks a bit like Jill Valentine, but it's not. This is a beat-em-up game. It's made by fuck you up the bum, which was a good company, but then they changed their name to IG. No, not IGN. Zen United. They were a success. So full. Hey, come on. What language was that one? Fucking God knows idea. What the fuck is wrong with me today? All the words need them to go through the mouth talky part, through the brain areas, and down through the gums, and then out. There you go. I went to my doctor the other day, and he said that I got VD. And I went, must have got it from a toilet seat. And he said, well, you must have been licking it because it's all in your gums. I've been licking a twat. That's the joke. I've been licking it. Anyway, doesn't matter. Next one is Beautiful Katamari. This one is really starting to go up in price. About £35 now, and is getting really scarce. You used to see 1 or 2 of these in a CEX, and now you barely see them at all now. There's about 3 or 4 across the country that have one in. Yeah, definitely pick this one up because you are going to miss out, guys. And if you miss out, then I can't help you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, you know, come on. Next up is Portal 2. And Portal 2 again is starting to, yeah, I barely see this game in CEX. It's starting to become a very rare game, but it's also an exceptionally good game. I think you can possibly agree. It's a brilliant game. And yeah, so it's a puzzle game. You can play two people. But yeah, it's a really good game, and it's going up in price, around about £15 now, and climbing. And hey, come on, it's Valve. Come on, we need some Valvey games in our life. Now, this game I barely ever see. Lost Planet 3. This is a really cheeky game. We barely see this game in the what the fuck's going on the back of there? I'm just going to spend 2 seconds looking at the back of this box. I forgot how cool that was. Yeah, this is the third and final part of the Lost Planet trilogy. The first and second are quite common, but this one is very hard to get. Is it still on? It is. So yeah, make sure you pick this one up, my little sea otters, or you will miss out 100%. I've mentioned it a few times, but this is starting to climb around about £40 now. Barely see it in the shops. There's also a companion one to this, which is Metal Gear Solid, the HD editions, the remastered ones. They are also going about 35 to £40. Very rare again. So yeah, Silent Hill. Come on, guys, pull your bloody fingers out, you cheeky monkeys. Next one is Serious Sam. This is a game that I managed to get my hands on. There's this and the HD Collection Edition, I think it's called, and it's a black case with just that picture of a bomb on it. That's really rare. That's all 3 or 4. I think it's 3. This one's just the first 2, and I was happy because I like the first 2. They're fun. I wasn't so bothered about number 3. But yeah, this is really getting rare now, about 25, £30 again. So yeah, pick it up, guys. Come on. I get a bit. Don't you feel it's a bit like, oh man, there's so many games to get, and I wonder if it's going to be like Y2K bug, where it's like we all shit our pants, and then all of a sudden 2000 rolled around, and all that happened was really old computers went, what the fuck just happened? Is it 1902? But everything else was fine, nothing fucked up. But we all panicked for like years and said the world was going to end. Do you remember that? I have a funny feeling, not to the same extent, you know, it's only the Xbox shop, but yeah, it's getting close now, guys. It's getting close. Just adjusting me underwear because I was sitting on one of me balls, which happens apparently when you reach a certain age. The balls fall down. The balls get longer. And I had a friend once who he was apparently, I wasn't with him at the time. He couldn't come to work one day because he was and he didn't turn up, and then eventually he did come. He came to work, and he had to go to hospital because he'd had an accident. And we found out that what had happened was he was sat outside, and he'd sat on one of those white plastic kind of chairs, and his balls his balls had formed a kind of a kind of a liquid molten slime putty, and they'd kind of minced in between the cracks of the chair, a little bit like the fucking Terminator, the T-1000 get through shit, and it kind of fell through, and the two balls had kind of must have fell through, and then sort of done this, and then when he got up, and the chair came. Which is always bad, but never sit outside in the nude. I don't know why he was in the nude. Dirty boy. I think it's because he quite liked the 19-year-old girl who lives next door, who always trimming a bush uh, and the garden. This is Dreamcast Collection, which is about £30, 20 to £30. Again, really getting rare. It's a good game. It's really good. It's got 4 of the sort of the classics, bass fishing, but the Sonic Adventure is well worth it. And it's only going to go up. It's only going to go up. So get this. Next one is my one Chan Barra. I've banged on about this too many times. There it is, Bikini Samurai Squad. Currently going on. So CEX have it for £38. They have none in stock. Online on eBay, this is around about £100 for this game. In fact, I've even contemplated selling it because I must confess, I don't play it. I've never played it. I played it for 5 minutes for the purposes of a video I did for you guys, but I don't play it, so it's pointless for me. Um, but I have thought about selling it because yeah, it's about £100 now, and it's really, really rare. Um, yeah, it's definitely one of those. It is true. I think it's little ones like that. I mean that I bought that for £4 about 12 months ago. You know what I mean? It is real, but I'm wondering whether it's being generated from the fact that we're all talking about it. I think that's what's driving these prices up, which is quite frustrating because I'm a budget collector and I can't afford 50, 60, £70. Um, it just wouldn't happen. And I know full well this channel's never going to get big enough for me to be able to earn any kind of money from this. So I know that that's never going to happen either. But yeah, so it is happening. Little things like that are starting to show us that these prices are hiking quite high. Um, Oblivion, The Elder Scrolls 4. This is actually jumping up. This is becoming rare. About about 12 to £15, and this was a £1 game a couple of months back. Definitely want to pick this up quick because it is. I think it's going to jump even higher. Because it's a classic and everybody likes going back to it. So yeah, definitely get it. The last three guys, thank you very much for your time tonight. Is Trials, Limbo, and Explosion Man combination pack. This is around 25 to £30. Super rare now. And I only bought it for Trials and Limbo, and I bought it for Trials for my son because he likes the Trials games. So yeah, but this is definitely worth it. You must get this very soon because it is starting to get a bit naughty out there. Last two, and these are ones that I predict are going to really start to shoot up in price. Full Auto. So this is a kind of an explosion-y guns racing game. It's good fun, but it is already looking around about £8 or £9. It was £2 a couple of months back, starting to jump up, and I'm starting to see very little of this game in a CEX, trust me. Yeah, so definitely maybe worth a pickup. And last on my list is Time Shift. I barely see this game. It is super, super rare. I mean, I've just picked this up. And I mean, to be honest, my copy is in shocking condition, but it's playable. But man, is this a hard game to find. And it's one of the basics of Xbox. You need to play this. It was a really good game. It's as important as Haze for the PS3. It's that kind of a game. They're those kind of games you have to pick up. But yeah, it's starting to shoot up in price and become really rare to pick up as well. So, and one game I'm finding really rare, it's pissing me off now, is Rise of Nightmares. It's £1. I can't find the fucking thing anywhere. And I'm at access area 6. He's got a frigging copy, of course. Of course he's got a copy. It's fine, I don't mind. But I do need to get that one because I don't think it's going to jump up in price, but it's becoming a rare game. So yeah, those are my recommendations for. You've got to get these guys. It's either now or never. If you don't, then you are going to start to look at ludicrous prices. And let's face it, who wants to pay 50, £60 for a 15-year-old game? It's just not going to happen, is it? We play them because unless you have a connection to, or you are a serious collector, that those games are just going to start to be priced out in the market. But a lot of those are good games. They're definitely worth picking up for a tenner, maybe £15. Certainly wouldn't go for on one Chanbara at £100. That's ridiculous. But I'm hoping somebody will when I put it on eBay. Guys, thank you very much for joining me on this video. I just wanted to say one tiny thing. I just wanted to make a public apology. And my public apology is to those of you who I offend when I say my jokes. To those of you I piss off, okay, and you'd be surprised, it's more than you imagine, okay. For those of you I piss off, I am sorry that what I say offends you, okay. I'm not sorry for saying it, okay. I'm not a political channel, right? I'm not an Andrew Tate figure. I'm not here to, clickbait and piss everyone off and upset people, right? Since I was a kid, my sole, um, the best thing I can ever do in my life is make people laugh. That's what I've always wanted to do. I've done it since I was young, since I was at school, right? I have to keep checking my mic. If it turns off, you'll just get me going, which is horrifying. But yeah, so since I've been a kid, I've always wanted to make people laugh, and I enjoy making people laugh, and I enjoy entertaining people. Um, do I expect this channel to be massive? No. Do I expect this channel to ever be big? No. Do I think it has the potential to be? No. This channel is what it is. It's the mutterings and the utterings of me. It's my vent. It's my 20 minutes where I can just talk bollocks and make you guys snigger. That's my job. That's what I do. I enjoy that. I enjoy making you guys laugh. Um, and when I get someone tell me that they enjoyed it, it's great. If this isn't your kind of comedy, no problem. Please move on. But I'm not going to apologize, and I'm not going to change this channel. I'm not going to change it to what you want me to be. Because that isn't me. This is my humor. I'm an English guy, and this is my humor, and this is what I do. So I apologize to you guys if I've offended you. For those of you who enjoy what I do, I'm not going to change that. That humor's never going to change, okay? I won't sell out to grow the channel. What's the point? I don't want it to grow, to be honest. If it could stay where it is, I'd be happy. 800 seems like a nice number for me. I don't really give a shit if it gets any higher. I don't really give a shit if I get 15 views, as long as those 15 views are 15 people that enjoy it. That's all that bothers me. I couldn't care less. Honestly, it's sincere. I'm not one of these. I'm not chasing numbers. I'm not chasing, you know, clout and trying to get you guys to, oh God, you know, trying to get you guys to click on things and like things and subscribe to things, and every day's a drama, and it's not. But I've recently got a lot of backlash, and I must confess, for a little while I thought, fuck this, man. Fuck this. I'm 40 years of age, got 2 kids, I work 2 fucking jobs, man. This prick who's talking to me now and giving me shit on the internet is probably about fucking 14, barely fucking wipes his ass, and he's talking to me, someone who holds a family down, makes sure 2 kids are brought up correctly, has got 2 fucking jobs. I work 18 hours a fucking day, right? That's what I do. And I'm not bragging. It's fucking horrible. I gotta do it tonight. After this, I gotta get up, I gotta get dressed, I gotta go out to work again, I gotta do another 6 hours, go to bed for 4 hours, get up, do it again, do it again, do it again. For my family, okay? This is my one outlet. Because at work, I have to be work Phil. At home, I have to be dad, or I have to be husband. And on here, I'm Phil. It's that simple. And if you don't listen, I don't give a fuck. I couldn't care less. Okay? Could not care less. Doesn't matter to me. Not bothered. Because the most important thing is I've got the guys that enjoy this. And there's quite a few of you that enjoy this, and I'm happy to say that I have the best engagement I've ever had on this channel. That I may not have 1 million subscribers, but the people who watch me, they are so active and so wonderful and supportive. And I'm thank you very much. And that's why I'm still here. Because I tell you now, if all this shit had come when I was on 200 subs, I'd have just fucking jacked this in, man. I'd have just moaned at the wall. You know, I'm not here. I'm not here for anyone else's fucking, you know, benefit. This is purely to get my shit out. Okay? I mean, for any of you who don't know, I told you before, I struggled with my mental health. And, you know, I always tried to make everybody laugh first. And it's purely for me. So, you know, and purely, you know, so I'm not going to change. I'm not going to change just because somebody comes along and tells me that what I'm saying isn't PC. I couldn't care less. Right? I know it's not. I know it's not. Because I'm not from this era. I'm not from this generation. I'm not one of you kids, right? I'm a fucking 40-year-old man. I was brought up in an era where, you know, you'd have all kinds of different jokes. You could say whatever you wanted. TV shows were abrupt and disgusting and rude. We had heroes like Rick Mayall and Bernard Manning and, you know, you name it. We had all these fantastic, iconic characters. We had League of Gentlemen. We had Papa Lazarou. We had fucking Little Britain. And we had all these comedies, Fast Show and Father Ted. And, you know, they were all funny and they were unapologetic, you know. You had Bottom and the Young Ones and fucking, you know, and it was funny. It was funny and it was unapologetic. And it's, you know, they didn't give a shit if they offended you. They were there to make you laugh. And that's what I suppose what this is here for. I show you some games, we have a laugh. And if this isn't for you, please go. I'm not here. I don't want you here. If you don't like this, it ain't gonna change. Don't sit around waiting for the next video to get better or for me to learn my lesson. It's not gonna change. It's gonna be as unapologetic and as fucking rude as the last video. And I'll say whatever the fuck I want and I'll do whatever the fuck I want. And if you don't like it, happy days, man. Jog on. I think Mr. Beast is making 400, 100-year-olds roll down a hill for 40 quid, which he'll probably give to one of his friends. Good for him. Go watch him. He'll take you on. This is just the way it is. So, hey, that's the rant. And it's not me being, you know, I'm taking a lot of flack recently, and it doesn't bother me. I'll hit you back with it. You know, it doesn't bother me. But you know, I just want you to understand. I want to lay it on the table. I am not going to change for you. I am not going to apologize for what I have said. I am not going to apologize for making a joke that makes people laugh. I am from a different era to you. I'm a different world to you. I work my fucking ass off every single day, right? I don't sit on YouTube sniping at people on a fucking keyboard. I work 2 fucking jobs. One's manual, one's stressful. I come home, I play some video games, I play with my son, I talk to my daughter, I talk to my wife, and I sit in front of a camera and I make you guys laugh. And it makes my day when the people I actually care about on here, and you all know who you are, respond back to me and say, that was good, Phil. Or if it was shit, you tell me. Oh, no, I don't like that, Phil. It was shit. It's fine. It's fine. I enjoyed it. So, yeah, I just wanted to get that out, okay? This channel's not changing. You're not going to change it. You're not going to cancel it. You're not going to get rid of it. Just stop complaining, okay? It's not going to change. I've told you this on the messages, but I'm telling you straight away on the video. This is how it is. The people who watch this, they're from the same time as me. They like the same sort of stuff as me. Rude, vulgar, silly, unapologetic, crazy, non-conformative bullshit. Humor just makes us laugh. It's such a simple thing, isn't it? Humor. It's such a simple, it's the most wonderful emotion out of everything because you can fake cry, you can fake sadness, you can fake surprise and excitement. You can't fake laughter. Laughter comes from the eyes, comes from the mouth, it comes from the soul. It's like that. It's an instant gratification. I tell you a joke, you laugh. If you don't laugh, it's not funny. It's fun. It's that simple. It's wonderful. Wonderful. To laugh is wonderful. Get the rod out of your ass. No one's watching. Greta, Greta Thunberg's not standing behind you with her arms folded going, you cannot laugh at this, you fucking can't. She's not there. Nobody cares. Just fucking laugh, man. Who cares? If it's funny, it's funny. If it's not funny, it's fucking fine. Calm down, man. Anyway, that's so I add that to the end. Guys, I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere. Okay, the videos are going to carry on. I'm still going to be doing it. Sorry, this one's probably a quiet one. I'm not going to stick any music in the background. There's not going to be no end. It's just going to be a nice plain video because I really need to try and get some sleep because I've got a long night shift to go. But I just really wanted to get a video for you guys out because I genuinely care about you. So the next one will be a good funny one as well. I've got a couple of really funny videos coming up and I've also got a couple more collection videos for you guys. But thank you very much for joining me on this video. If you are still here, if you haven't fucked off at like minute 15, so fucking shut up, Phil, you can't. Fair enough. But if you haven't and you're still here, happy days. I will leave you with this one. Quasimodo was running down the street. You know Quasimodo, the hunchback? He was running down the street. He was being chased by a bunch of kids. And he turned around and went, I've got your fucking ball. Think about that one. Thank you very much, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. But yeah, thanks very much for your support so far. Nearly at 800 subs. What a wonderful world we live in. And very, very, very big celebrations and congratulations to my good friend Access Area 6, who is currently on over 4,000 subscribers. You absolute beast. Congratulations, you deserve every single one of them, sir. Thank you very much, guys, and I shall see you in the next video. But until then, have a wonderful evening, and I shall see you soon. Goodbye.